Hi everybody, welcome again to Cyber Wednesday. This is an exciting week where we are going to do an inventory and then we're going to come up with a strategy on how to balance our media. My name is Evelyn Casina. I am a family IT consultant and the founder of this amazing company, Eve Minute Communication Solutions. Last week, I asked you people, rather challenged you to come up with just one healthy media choice that you plan to start engaging, and I hope you did. And if you don't mind sharing it on the comments below, please do so that we can get to see how our sessions together are helping you create a more healthier way to engage with your media. So today, we're going to do something very interesting. As I said, we are creating a media choice inventory. With me here, I have my phone well filled up, right? And I'll just take you through part of what I did over the weekend. What media did I use? I engaged in watching The Expendables 2 on Netflix. When did I use it? On Saturday afternoon. How much time did I spend on it? Roughly 2.5 hours. And how did it make me feel? I felt relaxed and entertained. On Sunday after church, we sat down as a family and watched Wild Canada on Nat Geo Wild, yes. It was on Sunday pre-evening, before dinner. We spent around 2 hours and I felt excited because I learned one or two things that I didn't already know. I also was on my social media, specifically Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. On Saturday and Sunday afternoon, collectively I spent around 5 hours and I was connected with my friends and building a portfolio for my business. How did that make me feel? Rejuvenated because I get to connect with people that I don't necessarily meet every single day, and we get to talk and share ideas. So I just felt, rejuvenated connecting with people. And this is what I want us to do, because last week we did a reflection. You already know how to create healthy and unhealthy, right? So if you were to sit down and just think about and take a piece of paper and a pen and just write, this is the media that I engaged, I was watching, please write it down. When did I engage it? Was it immediately I woke up? Is it before I went to eat my breakfast? Is it during my meals? Was it as I was communicating with my family? What time of the day were you engaging and what were you engaging? How much time did you spend? That is very important because you will get to know how much time you're spending on healthy content and how much time you're spending on unhealthy content. And most importantly, how did that make you feel? And I want you to have this example of yourself watching a movie. It is so intense, you're so into it, and then there's a media blackout. Like literally KPLC is shut down. And there's a feeling that is triggered within your being. What is that feeling? Can you put a name to it? I need you to start labeling your feelings. Because the thing is, as a parent, as a guardian, we need to be able to be very careful how we connect our children online and how we disconnect them. One, because they are getting entertained, sometimes they are learning, and it is important for us to be able to be sensitive to their feelings, in the sense that if children are watching a cartoon, they're playing a game, and their screen time is just about to wrap up, be able to start preparing them for that, so that when you're shutting them down, they understand, oh wait, we had 2 hours, they have lapsed, so we need to go to the next activity. Rather than your 2 hours are lapsed, then you just shut them down. Because then again, there's a feeling that is triggered in them that can cause other emotions and other dangerous actions. And that is one of the tips that I would just like to throw out there, so that as a parent, be a bit sensitive, talk to your children, and let them know that this screen time for now is 2 hours, 8 to 10. Whatever time it is you're engaging, it is 2 hours. Let them understand why and prepare them also for the next activities of the day. And as I said, we're going to come up with a strategy, which is very important. Again, I have my strategy form here. And one of the questions is, which media choice gives you the most benefit? That is very important. And I think for me, I have been able to kind of change my morning routine, because I would wake up very early and work. Nowadays, I'm waking up and trying to listen to podcasts. So I have scheduled my podcasts. I have pre-screened them pre-hand, and I'm able to do other chores in the house as I'm listening to a podcast. It gives me most benefit because then I am engaging with technology as I'm doing other things, like prepping my children for school, for example. And what the question actually asks is, what media choice gives you the best benefits or the most benefits, and what are those benefits? I need you to be able to start looking at what are the benefits. For instance, today you wake up in the morning and you had an intention to check traffic updates on Twitter, because I do that. And I have already checked the traffic update on Twitter, so I'll go to my 3 routes and check where I'm going, the route, be on Google Maps and check. But then, because I didn't have a plan on what I was doing on Twitter, I start checking what is trending and what is trending and what is trending. And 5, 10, 15 minutes later, I'm on Twitter consuming so many other things that I forget, wait a minute, I was only here to check traffic updates. So is that a healthy or an unhealthy way? Are you letting technology distract you from what was taking you in there? And if not, is what you're consuming beneficial? And I would want you again to start labeling those benefits, so that these times when you sit down with your children and have conference, you're able to tell them, you cannot play a certain game. 1, because it is not your age. 2, because it doesn't share our family values. 3, because you need to start listing them. If they're beneficial, well and good. If they're not, please state them, so that you're always answering the why to your children's questions. What are some of the signs that might show that your media choices are out of balance? When you're spending too much time, right? When you are clicking anything and everything. And one of the things that I think personally, I'm also guilty of, is having multiple tabs opened. I saw something, I'll open a multiple tab so that I can come and read it later. I will share a post on my wall so that I can come and read it later. I think those are signs that your media is out of control. Number 2, if you have to carry your phone literally everywhere you're going so that you don't feel like you're missing out, that is a sign that your media is out of control. Number 3, if you get your notifications just popping like this, you're using a device or whatever it is, and you start just getting notifications coming, and you are responding to them immediately, that means you don't have a grip on when to respond to what. And I think the last one for me would be if you have a near-death panic attack when your phone is running out of juice. So you look at your gadgets, you don't have chargers, you don't have a power bank near you, and you're at 5%, and you start having a near-death panic attack. That is a very big sign that your media choices are out of control, like red zone alert, out of control. And so what can we do to change these situations? I don't recommend an immediate withdrawal. It needs to come in sequence, especially for us ourselves, because we need to be able to start controlling our own media so that we can help our children control it better. Have a way when to respond to your messages. Create tech-free zones. Again, as I said, when it is family time, let it be family time without the interruption of technology. If we are working, you need to be able to schedule when to check your emails, when to be on social media. And I think in that way, start reducing just 5 minutes out of your time. 5 minutes. Don't be on WhatsApp always. Just decide, after lunch, after I've had my meal, I'll be on WhatsApp. That's just an example. I will be on social media at this particular time. Just give yourself chunks of time, then start reducing them. 5, 10 minutes off. And I think this is a way that will help you not go back to the old habits when it starts getting a little bit frustrated. And so to our personal challenge of the week, what is one step you can take right now to create a more balanced media? What is the one thing that you can do? For me, it's what I said last week. I just ended up removing my social media apps from my phone, and that has really helped me. And I think that is something I'll just progressively carry on. I don't think I want to install my social media apps again. I am yet to find that need to, but right now I just want to see if I can continue creating this as a culture so that I am breaking my time from social media. And I need to write it down because I had to write it down as one of my goals so that I tick it. I'm one of these people who, when I tick goals, I really feel rejuvenated for some reason. But that's my personality. I'm sure you have your own ways. Whatever makes you feel that you have conquered or you have hit a milestone, please use it at this point so that you can always remind yourself, oh, wait a minute. As opposed to being on social media for 2 hours consuming God knows what, I was there for 20 minutes. That is such an achievement and you need to celebrate it. Write a concrete and actionable step that you will take. Again, please, there's power in writing. I still believe in pen and paper. There is power in writing. Sit down and write. Action by action and action. I'm sure there's so many things that we can try and do, but whatever it is that you feel will work for you, please write it down so that you can go back and evaluate it. Remember, we have a reflection, then we have an inventory. This is a strategy. It might work, it might not work, but if it doesn't work, we need to come back and see why it didn't work and what we can do better. We are living in the 4th industrial revolution. What that means is that we are raising the internet generation. My extension to you, dear parent, dear guardian watching this video at this very moment, is to look for EveMinute communication solutions through the media channels that are presented to you on your screen right now. Start a journey on reflection, creating an inventory, and coming up with a strategy that works for you, for your family, and most importantly, have your children come on board to our WizKids Africa program that is creating digital champions made in Africa for the world. And until next week, happy parenting.